Okay, hello, folks. Let's transition over live screen. Not sure I like that. Let me just change something here. Chat box frame. Let's get rid of that. That's a little better. Move this up a little. A little new transition there to the stream, so see if we like it. Okay, we are live and ready to go. Right, where were we at? That's right, we were clearing off the wall, building that up. Gonna run some power poles back. Let's light that up. We go north with some substations, some wall. Those turrets, I am out of all of those things. Okay. And I have full inventory. What can I get rid of? I don't need, oops. Oh my god, that way. There's so many miners now. Until I actually go do an outpost run. Next autosave. Uh, shouldn't need all those, shouldn't need all those. Well, that's sort of going to come back to me anyway, so I might as well. Hello, maybe I did, maybe I didn't, who knows? Maybe it was all your imagination. How's it going, Dragon? You doing okay today? Turn off my nukes. Migraine this morning, 55 hours in the dark. Need a new pillowcase now though. Ooh. Ugh. I want to know what you did to your pillowcase. Oh really? That bad, buddy? Sorry to hear that, man. That's rough. I'm kind of fortunate that I haven't had a migraine in, I want to say 6 months. But when I do get them, oh boy, they hurt. Dude, ouch. Yeah, I bet. Anything to get rid of those, man. Um, when did you say your next surgery was, buddy? Okay. Well, just in case I don't get a chance to, I just want to say it now. Hopefully it all goes well, man, and hopefully you get the best outcome for you. However that may look like. I don't mean that as like a joking, oh, hopefully you're better. I really mean it. It sucks that you're playing, but you gotta go through this shit. Oh, and there's inventory full again. So you missed a bit, not hanging around last night. The base is coming together. One thing I will mention though, you need to fix the oil cracking requirements and what it's set up to at the moment. I've had to go through and change mine. Um, Basically, it wasn't enough to keep up with solid fuel demands for the base if you're running power. Uh, no, not on my map, but just on your blueprint. Um, all the tanks were pretty much full. Even petroleum and gas is full now. But all of which one was it? Tanks hold 24,000, and this pump I think it was feeding the sulfuric to um, solid fuel. That pump was set to only work if more than 25,000 in a tank. So obviously something was wrong. 25,000, but the tank only holds 24. Um, yeah, you did mention what your next procedure was involving, and that's just damn, that's nasty. Um, where is my train? My train is still here. I'm now not using enough solid fuel. Right. Okay. Sure. Well, okay. Rocket fuel fully backed up. Blue science is not there. It's over here. Blue science fully backed up. And all power stations fully supplied. Holy crap. Um, Buffer tanks, yeah. Buffer tanks weren't in the blueprint. Buffer tanks were not in the blueprint. There, see? Blueprint. 3 tanks only. Gotcha. Those 1 tanks for each type after cracking like a train buffer. So you're trying to say that you have a blueprint for refining, but you have a blueprint for buffering? I believe you 1,000 wouldn't. I normally just do supply and demand. And I'm not everyone. I'm not everyone. Have you not worked that out yet? I am not everyone. I am unique. I'm a unique individual with unique skills and tastes. Why am I getting Discord messages as soon as I start streaming? Really? Um, well, it's simple to do. Just set a 10 tank buffer on the line after cracking for each fluid type. Then wire them into the system. Or I could just change the cracking amounts and have it done that way, which I did. And as you can see, my solar fuel is now fully backed up, and I have all oils. But I probably will have to add buffer tanks because otherwise it's going to have a throttle there somewhere. Do I have any tanks on me? Tanks will be nope. Any tanks on the car? Nope. I build any. I can build. How about I give you 5 tanks? Can I get away with 5? How many tanks are you saying? 10 on each? So 10 for each of the 3 cracked products? Um, Maybe the stuff that I think the base might try to give me anyway. Maybe those. Oh yeah, all my rail. Base will definitely try to give me rail. Yeah, this 5 tanks is 120k. This is hard. Train. I'm just trolling with you, buddy. I've had a very trolling day today. It's been a lot of fun. I'm an evil son of a bitch, but hey, what can you do? You gotta love me. Yes, I know you're full. Calm down. I would help if I didn't just throw everything back in my inventory. What's all fuel? Running the car on wood. Ah. Then when setting up amounts, it's easy to say if down to 1 tank, start cracking. Yeah, okay, I guess so. And run out of inventory space. Bingo. Any more room in the car? I've got a little bit more room in the car. Alright, more wood. More wood. That's about it. That's me. Alright, bots. Hang on. We're going for a ride. Yeah, I'll go and do it after before I go back out to the front line. Still forgot to get my blueprint for the rocket silo though. That's kind of frustrating. Um, okay, I don't even have an active provider. Damn. Map view, copy, active provider, paste. I do have Disco Labs, but I don't have any science to run. But yes, I updated and installed Disco Labs. Turn off rail. Place down normal chest. Place down excess stuff that I don't want. Yeah. Yeah, I wanted added to vanilla too. I'm pretty sure you were in the chat when I said exactly the same thing. I want to add it to vanilla, so does Colonel Will, and then all the main guys. Alright. Alrighty. More of those. Yeah, must be asking for 100 of those, am I? Yes, I am. Let's asking for one of them. What else? Why do I have raw ores set to auto trash? I do. What do you think I am? Some sort of noob? What you're seeing was my trash slots fully full and then extra ores being brought in. I even have wood and wood boxes done. And see, my construction bots, 50 of them. That's right, don't hate the hater. And give me that. And roll back to 500. Perfect. Otherwise, do you have robots to use? 50. Wait. Do I have the roboports use 50? Hmm? Hmm? That's two Mark II roboports for your information. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. That is one stamp. Okay. That's good. Time to build some lasers. Not like I'm gonna use more than 100 walls at a time, but oh well. Oh yeah, you know it's about to happen. I do not have logistic bots on auto trash because I never need to. The only time that would ever happen is if I picked up a roboport, in which case when I pick up a roboport I just throw them out anyway. Yeah, if I pick that up I'll get 23, but it's just click click, done. Chill, chill. It's gonna be 10 artillery wagons. As you get more and more bots, you tend to accidentally pick them up. I haven't got any at the moment. Don't need those. Nope, yep, 500, 500, perfect. Yep, perfect. Oh, oh, good God. What if I actually have 500? Do I have 500 beacons? And no. How many beacons do I have? Where are beacons made? Down here, I'd guess. There. 180. That's actually better than I thought. Wow. Alright, I'll keep building. Yeah, thanks. Great description. Nah, it's not actually. It was down there, but close. I mean, technically over and down. Right. Needs more undergrounds. Needs more normals. Build more things. Correct. I should have enough of those. Alright, I got a bit of forward thinking. I'll try to run through and catch you up on where I'm out to with the base. Um, right, beacons. Voila, 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 da-da, 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 beacon, 100. So now that the mall is working and such, how you like it? Any feedback now that it's functioning fully? Yeah, I can give you some feedback. First piece of feedback I would give is put in the footnotes. Where's my big blueprint? Which one was it? Dragon. Have on the name or the description, but have somewhere in there saying that it should be run in conjunction with your main bus. So run it horizontally on a horizontal bus. That would be you asshole. That would be one thing. So you don't have the issue that I had with all the supplies coming up in a massive big bulk. Obviously, that's not your fault. It's just, well, you didn't tell me to run it horizontal, and I ran it vertical. I had space. If you said no, you need to run it in line of your bus rather than uh, um, adjacent, then I would have done so. Not really. Not really. No, no. See, if I make a mistake, it means other people might make the mistake. So the way I've learned is if you um, ever do something, always plan it out for a stupid person to do it, aka me. So if a stupid person might make a mistake, then build it for that stupid person. So yeah, that would be one thing I would say. Mention that it should be run with your bus, or call it a in with bus or something. No, I will not wait. I'm going to keep speaking. Correct. Um, because I didn't want to put it right at the end of the bus because it wouldn't get all the supply that it needed. Even running it after the signs, I was a little bit iffy. Um, would I have? No, I don't think I would have. To be honest with you, I wouldn't have. Because to explain my reasoning, I'm not sure if you remember, but at the beginning I had a set of gear machines, and then I had a belt machine, an underground splitter, red belt, underground splitter. I run it up this way. Same as my science. I've got a horizontal bus with a vertical science build. Horizontal bus, vertical science. All of my builds are vertical on a horizontal bus. So I would have seen this blueprint, I would have grabbed it, I would have gone, oh, okay, that's really big. I can't see it all. Okay, well, I'll run it with my bus. So I don't know. Like you look at all my builds. Every build is vertical when my bus is horizontal. I don't have a single build like that engine build there, the electric engines. I instead of building it that way, why didn't I build it that way? Because it's wrong. So not necessarily. I think I'm gonna say no to you, kind sir. Um, what else? There was a few things it wasn't making, aka fusion reactors, power armors, roboports, batteries, shields, lasers, legs, modules. Now, granted, modules I have actually a build I've got to place down, uh, but it's a bot-based build right there. So only thing I'd say is, what'd you say? Right by the vertical because they only take one or two resources. Correct. Yeah, I'll give you that, but I don't know if I would. And unfortunately, I can't go back in time to find out. If you were in my stream earlier, you could have given it to me earlier. And then we wouldn't have that problem. To be honest, I was going to build mojos. Mojos make everything. I've lost it. Yeah, I lost it. I must have moved it to my other folder. Modular train stops. Yeah, I got a mojo make everything that I normally use. I was going to use that, and that's also a vertical one. No, they're not needed for base expansion, but if you're using roboports, power armor is pretty key. Yep, exactly that. You didn't discover my channel back in 2016. Granted, I've only been playing a couple of weeks, but yeah, that's your fault. That's your fault. Um, no, I don't know. I like having a mold that is literally, if you need something, it's there ready for you. So things like power armors, modular armor, any sort of armor. For example, if you jumped into the server to help me out, I got people to help me. Like Con's going to come and help me out, I believe, to kill some biters with me. Um, it'd be nice for him just to join the server, spawn over here at the spawn, come across into the mall, grab a power armor. It's all ready to go. It's just a nice, I think it's a convenience factor. Um, Not needed, but I think it's just for convenience, it'd be nice. Has not received requesting, so why are you still not producing it for? Goes back over to speed modules, okay. Just a convenience thing, I think. Same as... You gotta make that same argument that it's blueprint mini base. Change it to a blueprint mini base, because you know you got a more grenades. Are they really for base expansion? Landmines, is that expansion? Science packs, no. Cars, tanks, artilleries. Huh, let me see. Let's go up here. What do I find up here? Wait. Oh, artillery shells. Oh, wait. Autosave, thank you. Great. Up north. Around there. Up here. Oh, cars. Tanks. Artilleries. Wait a second. You already have them. So this is actually a mini base that you built with missing items. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. So why not make rocket launchers in this and submachine guns in this? Mm-hmm. Because you're not. Mini of. You need mini tanks? Mini cars? Why would you need mini tanks and mini cars? I only drive tanks and cars into enemy bases to try to secure my body. Actually, how many have I lost? All time. One character, death. Uh, losses rather. 8 deaths. 5 tanks, 2 cars. I've lost more transport belt and small electric poles than I have cars. I don't remember losing that miner. That's been from the start game. Right at the very beginning. I think I must have lost them then. And the stone furnace, yeah. I did have a bite-based attacker right at the beginning. I'm not lucky, I died 8 times. Once I nuked myself. The second time I rushed, I nuked myself up here. Rushed back to get my body, no problem. Went up north, massive biter base up here. Got died because I didn't have my rocket. No, died. Third time I went up to get my body, I didn't have a rocket launcher, or nukes, or guns, so I couldn't do anything. I literally was just a death. And the fourth time I went up, I didn't have any supplies, and my body had expired. Didn't lose vehicles. Each time I went up north, I did lose. I lost a couple up here. Couple, not many. In fact, there's still a car up here. Although that's my tank. Oh, that's a car on my tank. I think that's actually my car. My car I used to kill off these bases that were over here. Anyway, this is not getting things done. I am not building enough laser turrets. What's laser turrets been held up on? Flame, laser. Speed? Batteries. Um, 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 uh, And artilleries, those are something to built into use many. They make a train that circles the base of the artilleries and white base. Yeah, I've seen those. Have you seen? I can't remember if it was a Stinson's stupid artillery train. It's just ginormous. Yes, it's a buffer chest for laser turrets. Why? What's wrong with the buffer chest for laser turrets? I've got buffer chests instead of storage chests for all of them now. I haven't set up the logistics for them yet, but I have them. Laser turrets. Yeah, I changed all the storage chests to laser buffer chests. And okay, so I'll do a little detour tour of the map. Uh, what have you missed out on? I outpost a little. Stations and off there like that. So I've got a copper support load and iron support load. That's just for the main base here. Got all my oil set up, including an iron plate unload for the sulfuric acid to be done here as well. Also got my water load station. You've seen that. My to-do list is slowly changing over. Another support iron. I went out and got some oil. I cleared a few bases all the way around. Got to build these two walls. Cleared the main land. Uranium processing is working quite well and now has a huge stockpile of uranium-235. An entire chest full of it, in fact. I've got nuclear fuel working and a nuclear station set up. It is a distance, but this station, this Coverx process is going to move. And nuclear fuel is over here. So I've got a full nuclear fuel system. And I need to ask you a question, but I'll come back to that. My east is now defended. I can delete that. Full laser turret wall, 3 deep, 2 wall front, big gate. I'm just hoping they don't try to rush in through that gate. It's covered by pretty much all of those lasers. Might be able to sneak through a little bit, but they'll still get hit. The thing is, I think my biters are broken. I think they broke something in one of the last patches. They said that they fixed up UPS drops by changing biter pathing. I thought maybe, just maybe, these biter bases, the pathing for them might be too long. That's why they're not coming around the water to me. Because this has been in here for like 10, 12 hours now. Like, it's almost in the deepest red pollution. But these ones also picked up now as well. There was one down here was picked up. I killed that off before it could attack. But if I go around here, there's no way that that base is too far pathing to whatever is causing the pollution to come and get it. So I think there's something wrong with my biter AI. Um, but yeah, I got a question to ask you, which I'm hoping you can answer. It's beyond me. It's about my nuclear system. How good are you with nuclear systems, like builds? Because this build is designed to run as 1 gigawatts. 8 normal reactors. Yeah, my bot AI is completely broken. Like, there's no way they shouldn't have attacked. Like, I'm kind of grateful, but at the same time I'm not, because I want a fair game, and I don't think I've had a fair game. These 8 reactors, they should be producing 1 gigawatt. Well, right now, it's only producing 154 megawatts. Now, is that something to do with drain? I'm not putting enough drain on it, that I need to switch off my steam to allow that to run fully? Or, yeah. Before I get into nuclear. Okay, I'll come back to it. I've asked my questions. Anything else I've changed? I've got all the rocket parts. I've got the rocket silo. I've just got to get my special blueprint I use, which is fully speed moduled around. But otherwise, all the chests are fully backed up. The base is pretty much shut down right now. But everything is built. I just got to get one more thing built, which I will build over here. That is... Whoops. Satellite. Pretty sure all of the stuff's in the network, except for rocket fuel's not. Low density is. I'm gonna go and right. Oh, right. That's right. That was the other question. And I seem to be dropping frames. Why am I dropping frames all of a sudden? Why am I dropping frames? Wow, that's really bad. Wow, that was crazy. I just dropped a whole bunch of frames for some reason, and I don't know why. Give me a second. I'm just gonna try to fix this. That one. Um. Okay. Hopefully that's fixed my dropping. Let's test this out. See if that does actually fix my lag, latency lag. Right. Passive providers. Uh. Just gonna make a note here. Into 90. Gonna make a note. 16290 there. That's how many frames I've dropped apparently in 42 minutes, which is crazy. Okay, well, why would you change the storage chest to buffer? Buffer chests are ignored by the network, so you circumvented the networking for them all. Within a storage chest, if something is requested, then it pulls from the storage chest. A buffer chest is ignored, so even if the item is in the chest, the bots won't touch it. Are you referring to... Let me go back to the mall. Before I do, let me do what I was going to do over here. I want to clear out all that. And that. And that. And that's all the robot anyway. Cool. Are you referring to? Referring to... Well, things like... where is it? The robot ports would be a good one. The robot ports require... Yeah. The steel, the gears being delivered in. Well, that there, I've got a request from buffer chests enabled. So if there's a requested chest anywhere, which is this one, I think there's one more somewhere. I can't remember where it was though. I've enabled request from buffer chests, so that should allow it to go through. That one. What was that for? Oh, that was for control units. That's right. I manually put them in there. Have 100. I've got heaps of them. Nope, still dropping frames. Why am I dropping so many frames? So this is crazy. Uh, just trying to see if I can fix up why I'm dropping so many frames. My network is in good condition. I'm only using 1% of my entire network speeds. Victoria's using more RAM than anything else, but nothing else is using a crazy amount. I'm 80%, 83% idle on my system. Victoria using 5%. Up at the corner here. 26 to 61 with 178 drop frames on this end. Yeah, total since I started the stream, I've dropped 16,500 frames, which is about 10% of my frames I've dropped. And it seems to be only dropping. At one stage it dropped 11% of my frames. That was 2 minutes ago. Seems to be coming, resetting it. Yeah, I might have to. Alright, be right back, guys.